play because the program had Mark Connors opening at 6, Jim Williams at 8, and Kefu came on in a number 6 jersey. Last minute change. This way he's managing to rotate all his loose forwards.
So Stirling Mortlock.
Yes, kicking right out of the Phillips signage on the pitch.
Back to the 2-point advantage now for the All Blacks. That's where we were at half-time. And here's the change.
Well, you change your playmaker your first 5. It naturally changes the flow of the game. It will be interesting to see how it will evolve. This man attacks the opposite line very aggressively. His defence is very strong. Very good first 5-8, but quite different to Andrew Merton's.
Williams is on and Kefu is out. Brown going straight down to Jim Williams. Gregan onto the favoured left boot of Chris Latham. Thrilling test match in Wellington, the first at the new stadium. 16 minutes left.
And a single solitary penalty apiece in the second half. 24 minutes old. But it's been up and down the field.
Anton Oliver towards the back where Krug is the target. Very flat to Brown. He'll run at them all day, Tony Brown. Makes good ground too and sets it for Marshall. Slips it for Carl Hoft. Powerful surge by the prop forwards. Carried on by Blackadder. Quick hands to Umaga. Oliver. 5 out from the 22. All Blacks in a bit of a bunch. Iramia. Marshall once more for Umaga. Off to Reuben Thorne on the park for Josh Kronfeld. Now Tony Brown. Still near the 22. Case Mewes, powerful run. Got past Jeremy Paul. Now Brown again. Alatini to Lomu. Tune has him low.
Turnover to Australia. Not enough All Black forwards over the ball. Good defence by Australia.
Latham unleashes again with a left boot. The All Blacks driven right back to halfway.
Well, significant number of phases, and really sometimes I felt didn't quite go the right direction.
Norm Maxwell slow to come back.
That's where the turnover was, and New Zealand just out of numbers really. Australia beating them to that breakdown right on the touchline. So back to halfway. New Zealand ball using all the options, lots of different jumpers so far today.
Well, that's a dreadful throw. That's nowhere near straight.
Yes, and Jonathan Kappa not standing in a good position to see that, so he looked back to his touch judge to see whether it was straight.
Okay, just break up, son.
Well, Murray has an interesting change for the All Blacks. Wonder whether Wayne Smith's going for combinations here because he's making the change at half-back. And Justin Marshall will be replaced by Byron Kelleher.
Well, it's significant, isn't it? Because these two play together, of course. Kelleher. Marshall's had a great game, in my opinion. One of the best that I've seen. He's back to his best. He's been so dominant around the scrum. His defence has been huge also. Like a fourth loose forward.
Kelleher against Gregan now. Gregan off to Larkham. Herbert tries to bust in midfield. They've got him up off the ground here. So the Wallabies have to free it up, and they do it cleverly. Little punching in behind Umaga. Umaga and Cullen. Ran it back inside the 22. Oh, threw it away, and this time it doesn't work.
Exactly. Well, there's no need for words here. The combination not quite right, I guess. Christian Cullen looking to make something of it. So here it is, an opportunity for Australia.
David Giffen has been pretty much the target man in this Australian lineout. Taking the All Blacks right down to within 10 metres. Gregan Larkham. Flat to Tune, heaving it on. Now Tune's got it, and they've thrown it forward.
Well, the defence was stretched. If the pass had been good, it would have been interesting. There's a little bit of cover coming across for New Zealand. Let's have a little look on a replay. Yes, the pass there would have given him an opportunity, but I think really Cullen had it covered. So this is difficult for Byron Kelleher, straight on the field. I thought he'd have to throw the big pass from underneath the sticks, but I think that was the wise move.
Now he passes it away to his Otago teammate, Tony Brown, and successfully cleared by Brown. Coming down towards the last 10 minutes. Another thrilling contest. Again, Giffen. Gregan flat to Little. Back again for Larkham. Herbert on the run. Tune. Dragged down by Eremia. Stolen by Reuben Thorne. What good work.
Yes, it was great work by Reuben Thorne. Quality stuff.
Kelleher does it himself. Latham. Into the arms of Lomu. Maxwell's first man up. Now it's Cribb. Just on Australian territory.
Could be a turnover, is it? No. So we couldn't see it from here, but Cribb must have lost the ball as he went in.
Changing the All Black front row. Carl Hoff making way for Craig Dowd in jersey 21.
Come with me, come with me.
A veteran of Bledisloe Cup Test matches, Craig Dowd is on.
Come with me. On me. Keep your hand up.
Had a little casual conversation with Craig Dowd the other day. He's delighted to be involved in this growing team.
Wallabies having a crack at the defence was Larkham. It closed quickly, the gap did. Play on. It's on the All Black side. Well, he said leave it. And they didn't leave it.
So Larkham going in with the ball, planting it beautifully. While there it was stolen by the New Zealand player. And then, yes, well, the referee was saying leave it goal because the player lying on the deck, I couldn't see. It was a numberless player, I think, so it might have been Mark Connors. Jim Williams must have been playing the ball when he's lying on the deck. The referee clearly said leave it, because the New Zealand player had stolen the ball.
Well, interesting here that the All Blacks have a throw to the line out, and it will be Mark Hammett making the throw. Will it or not? No, Anton Oliver's gone for the ball. The cards were up. Oliver stays.
Thank you.
So the referee asking who is on the field, which number 2?
Oliver has a reprieve.
Well, it's a crucial throw. New Zealand would like this ball deep on attack.
Beautifully claimed by Maxwell. Kelleher for Tony Brown. Alatini slipping through the half gap. Kelleher works it up for Reuben Thorne. Lays it again for Kelleher. Brown. Tane Randall. Ball knocked forward by Australia, knocked out of the tackle anyway. But it's play on. Alatini again. Eremia. There it is again for Tony Brown. Here's the call from Maxwell. Away for Brown once more. Cullen to Cribb. Flicks it to Cullen. And Mortlock comes up with a big tackle. And Cullen realises the importance of it too.
Well, he did enjoy it though, but it's tremendous to see once again. I mentioned it, Ron Cribb having the ability to play with the backs as a back. Well, was the ball tucked away from his arm and he was trying to get the pass back inside. So a great little foray for New Zealand, putting a little bit of the heat on, desperately wanting to score some points, of course, with a 2-point margin, the same as it was at half-time.
Mark Hammett joins the fray. Troy Flavel is the only substitute, and Leo McDonald, of course. The All Blacks have a couple in reserve. Deep inside the 22, Larkham fires it across to Latham, nudged ahead by Herbert, and he puts it out. And that really was a nothing move that's given the All Blacks the ball.
But it's a great signal and compliment to New Zealand defence. As the ball was kicked in the touch, several spectators stood up and pushed their arms in the air, because really they are struggling in the backline to break the advantage line or break the All Black backline defence.
Mark Hammett's first throw. It goes to Maxwell. It was supposed to go to Blackadder, but it doesn't matter too much. Brown to Lomu. Sets it up nicely in centre field for Kelleher to feed off to Tony Brown. Very nearly slipped through, and the ball lost forwards. Brown prepared to have a crack at the defence.
Well, I think that'd be his middle name, wouldn't it? Tony have a crack, Brown. Well, we saw where he lost the ball. Numunga goes through, scoops it up with one hand. Well, the Australian line just holding, no more.
Larkham. Herbert is held again. 15 metres from their own goal line here, the Wallabies, reluctant to kick it away. Wide for Latham. And that's a very good clearance. Somebody had to do it, really. And the Wallabies have it back in All Black territory.
Well, there it is. That's the prize. Winner take all.